class. I have an honor to present to him as he comes up to give his speech.
All right. Wow. Thank you all. It feels really good to be here. And, I can't believe that I got the valedictorian award. I'd like to say that it was a real honor. It's a real honor to be the part of the first batch of graduates here in Mediatech. This is a part of history right here. I want to give thanks to my parents, my mom and dad, they're right there. I want to thank my friends, they're right there, and all of them braved the hour-and-a-half drive coming up here through the rush hour traffic, so give them a round of applause. I'm not much of a public speaker myself, but this speech is going to kind of be lengthy, so, kind of excuse me for that. If anybody needs to go to Rite Aid, it's just up the block, some ice cream, or go to Larry's for a real quick. Anyway, all right. But when I came here to the school, it all began in orientation. I was right there in the room there, Rincon, where it's like a little theater. And then I was looking at all the equipment there, and I thought to myself, you know what? This is the kind of job that I picture myself still doing at 65 years old. And when you say something like that to yourself, you automatically have to say that you can safely say that you found what you want to do for a living. And that is exactly what I thought to myself. After I also graduated from UCSD and I went there for 3 years.
Woo!
But then after UCSD, the only job I got was a regular desk job at an office, and that wasn't enough for me. And the experience that I got, the 3 years of experience I got at UCSD, I got here in just one semester. Just one semester. Aside from just the audio stuff, they also taught us post-production. They taught us how to install things in the studio. They taught us live sound. They taught us the compositional side of things, and how to do movie scores. And that's something that they didn't have at UCSD, but they have here. And now that I'm out of Mediatech, I'm looking forward to cut a record for Snoop Dogg, or Snoop Lion, or I can do post-production for the third Bill and Ted movie. Who knows? Yeah, and this year went by really fast. This time last year I was just starting off here, and to be honest, I thought I was living in a cuckoo clock because I was the serious one in the class. I was in a classroom with a young dude who wouldn't shut up about his Skrillex music. Some guy who has 1 million stories, but only 2 of them I really cared about. It's 100 now, so And I also had some whiner in my class who wouldn't stop saying, "Mike, how come you're so quiet?" But then Abraham Lincoln has this quote where it goes like, "I don't like that man, I must get to know him better." And I took that quote to heart, and then I started becoming a smartass with these guys. I started to get along and just be myself. And I was still quiet, I was still shy, but I had a side of me where I was talkative and that I can make fun of things just like how they do. And I found my niche in the class, and that was really cool. And it was just like I was in a cast in a TV show. And in addition to the TV show, we also had our token female, our grandma, and our rotund class clown pimp. So yeah, I pretty much mentioned everybody, all my graduating class. So I love them all for real though, and we made it. I want to, let's give them a round of applause. Yeah. Tim Tebow. I don't mean to be a Tim Tebow right now, all right? But I'm going to also quote a Bible verse that inspired me. This is from Proverbs 27:17, and it goes like, "Just as iron sharpens iron, Friends sharpen the minds of each other. And, it just, that takes us to like, all of us in our class, like, we had different strengths, we had different weaknesses. And we all complemented each other. And, our different weaknesses and strengths is what exactly ties us all together. And, we were able to form this dynamic camaraderie, this bond. And we all had one united goal, and that's what I really liked about my attendance here in Mediatech. And it wasn't just the students either. It was also the instructors that we got along with. They all had their own memorable quirks. You feel me?
Yeah.
Get it? Yeah. And we will never forget the wisdom that they've imparted to us. We've learned that The Flame is not just a song by Cheap Trick. We learned that our gazintas and gazaudas is nothing you will find at a Taco Bell menu. We learned that Super D is not Dr. Dre's alter ego. We learned that Command U is strip silence. That's not a joke, by the way.
No, it's true.
And we also learned that A flat augmented is not only about Paris Hilton's chest. Now, before I leave the podium, I want to end this with a final quote. And this is going out to all those who fear to chase after their dreams. This is going out to the ones who were forced to go to college, forced to go to like university and stuff. And they really wanted to be musicians, and they really wanted to get into the industry. And if you know this quote, feel free to sing along and feel free to finish it for me. You wake up late for school and you don't want to go. You ask your mom please, but she still says no. You miss 2 classes and no homework, but your teacher preaches class like he's some kind of jerk. You gotta fight for your rights. Say, to the party. Thank you.
I know that the first instructor that all of you had was Cedric. And I know the school is somewhat synonymous with Cedric. And Cedric had intended to be here and just emailed